You're listening to Wealthy-esque. We are a community of lawyers who believe that true wealth is having control of our time. I'm Ro Thomas, and as a busy wife, mom, and former Big Law associate, I know all too well the tension between the culture of the legal profession and pretty much everything else you want to do in life. That's why each week I'm bringing you the information and tools you need to improve your money mindset and manage your money to create true wealth. Because ultimately, it's not about the money. It's about the freedom and flexibility the money affords. Hey friend, welcome back to the show. I hope you're doing well and having an amazing day so far. Today, we are talking about playing to win in your finances. Playing to win for me means actively doing things in your finances to move yourself forward and to grow your net worth. I was thinking recently about the time before my husband and I started our personal finance journey, and we definitely were not playing to win at that time. We were kind of like treading water, right? We were doing okay in that we weren't overspending, we weren't going into credit card debt, we were even saving each month, but we weren't looking at the full picture of our finances. We weren't looking at our money holistically. We weren't looking at how much debt we had or the interest rates on our debt. We weren't looking at how much we had in savings or making goals to pay off our debt or to save more, like any of that kind of stuff. We weren't going backward, but we weren't really moving forward either. And this is something that a lot of lawyers do with their money. It's like, as long as I can pay my bills and buy some stuff I want, I'm good. But that way of thinking ignores the bigger picture. Your finances are so much more than just your day-to-day spending. And when you're not thinking about the other pieces of your finances, when you're actively ignoring those other pieces of your finances, maybe because money feels overwhelming or it feels scary, then you can't make a game plan that allows you to play to win with your money, that allows you to start growing your net worth. When you are spending everything you make each month, or when you're overspending, the tendency is to think just about how you can get to the place that you're not doing that anymore, right? How can I stop overspending and stop going into credit card debt? Or how can I stop running out of money before my next paycheck? And I think that's fine as a starting point, because sometimes when you're in that place, that's what you can really believe is possible in your mind, right? That's what you can believe is doable for you. I can get to the point that I'm not overspending anymore, or I can get to the point that I'm not running out of money. But I don't only want that for you. The long-term vision needs to be beyond that. So we're not just trying to get you to where you're no longer spending everything or overspending. I want you to be able to use your money to work for you. I want you to be able to pay off your debt and to save and invest and build wealth, because that's how you play to win. That's how you create freedom for yourself and have more control of your time. When you don't need all the money you make, you have a lot of options available to you that weren't available before. And part of how you get to that point is when you're not spending everything and you're using that money to actively move yourself forward, to save, to pay off debt, to invest. We often think that as long as we're not spending more than we make, we're doing well. Like, I was genuinely surprised when we added up our net worth and it was negative $342,000, because you couldn't tell me it wasn't going to be six figures. We were doing the things we were supposed to do, right? We weren't going into credit card debt and overspending and all of that. We were saving a little, but you can be doing all of the quote right things and still not be getting ahead, still not be playing to win. And that's exactly what was happening with us. We were saving, but the interest that was accruing on our student loans each month was more than the amount that we were saving. We were paying our minimum payments on time, but it was never even a consideration that we could pay more than the loan servicer told us to. We weren't overspending, but we were allowing a lot of money to slip through our fingers, because beyond paying our bills on time and saving, we weren't being intentional with it at all. When you take a step back and look at the holistic picture of your finances, you can see things like that. You can make a better strategy and actually move forward rather than treading water. Treading water may feel good sometimes, maybe because it doesn't feel as hard in the moment as thinking strategically about your money and making intentional choices about how to use your money to move yourself forward. You don't have to give up anything. You don't have to change anything. You can just keep doing what you're doing. If you're spending everything you make now, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that you can just keep doing exactly what you're doing and move yourself forward. It doesn't work like that. It's not magic. Something has to change if you want to change your finances. If we're thinking about this water analogy, right? You're not drowning, so you're doing okay. You're surviving. But staying in the same place, not moving, isn't going to get you out of the water. When you look beyond how to just survive, you can make that plan for how to get out. You can make a plan for what you're going to do with your money, and you look at your finances holistically and you decide, like, what's one thing I could do that would move me forward? Because sometimes it only takes one decision to make an impact. I say all the time that money is a tool. It can help you move toward what you want in your life, but you have to use it strategically. We're not going to just be content with getting by anymore. It's no longer just making sure your bills are paid and your head stays above water. It's about changing your mindset, changing the way you look at your money, looking at that holistic view of your money, thinking about how to strategically move forward to improve your finances. We're playing to win. We're not just playing to survive. So those are my thoughts. That is the vision I have for every lawyer out there. You make good money and you can use it to your advantage. I will help you stop treading water and start moving yourself forward and playing to win. So just head to rothomas.com/call and let's set up some time to talk. All right, that is it for this week's episode. Come connect with me over on social media. You can find me on LinkedIn, Ro Thomas, and Instagram at I am Ro Thomas. Subscribe to the show and leave a review, both of which help more people to find it. As I have mentioned before, I have been hovering around 90-something of those ratings for a while now. I would love if you could help me get to 100. And again, when people see those ratings, those reviews, it helps them to know, like, this is good content for me to check out. And please, if you have not done so already, think of a friend or two who could use this information and share this episode with them. As we close out, friend, I pray that you take the information you learn here, apply it in your life, and open up to the realization that wealth is available to you. As you do that consistently, week after week, you'll continue to take steps to regain control of your time, build wealth, and live the life of freedom and choice you deserve. Talk to you later.